Hey everyone, my goal for this video is to show you how to determine the correct rent price for the property. So I'm just going to show how I would determine it in my area. We're going to be using Redfin and we're also going to be using Craigslist. You can also use a site such as Rentometer to get rents, but I think Craigslist is the most accurate. And keep in mind, these are just the rents they think they're going to get, they're not actuals. So if we do Worcester County right here, we are going to be looking at Worcester County. We're going to be looking at specifically multifamily properties. So when we filter on Redfin, there's a tab we're going to click, and then we're just going to go to the multifamily. We're going to filter through really quick. These are going to be 2 to 4 unit properties, so we're going to be looking at duplexes and up. I'm just going to click on one in Worcester. And on Redfin, you can either click on the green, which will show you the individual map, or you can go to the side and it shows all the properties. So I'm going to look for a property, and let's just take a look here at, let's say this property in Grafton, 233 Providence Road. To look really quickly at the actual rents here, we're going to scroll down and it should have the rents hopefully listed. So these are estimated rents given at $750 and $800 for a 2-bedroom unit. In order to determine if these are accurate, we're going to go to Craigslist, and this is the zip code 01560. So we're going to go to Craigslist and we're going to go to the housing. We're going to look at 1 mile from 01560. This here is going to show us what properties are renting for in the area. The only one that's actually accurate, because it's Grafton, there's not so many rentals in the area, is this right here. So right now we're looking at a $250 for a 2-bedroom, newly renovated in a duplex. This has a pretty good description as well. I haven't read the entire description. It has washer dryer hookups, and it looks for about $250 for 2 bedrooms. So my quick analysis here is this property is severely under rented at $750 and $800. Keep in mind, this can be done for any area in the US. Just go to a site like Redfin, Trulia, or Zillow. You're going to look for the rents given, and then you're going to go to Craigslist, or you can use Rentometer, and you're going to see if the rents match up. But from here, this current owner is getting $1,550 a month for their property that's worth $270. That's barely the 50%. The 0.5 rule doesn't even come close to the 1% rule. If they were getting the estimated $1,250, they'd be at $2,500 for a property worth $270. That's close to 0.9. That's a decent deal, but you're seeing you would come into this property severely under rented, so you probably have to give the tenants 30-day notices, and they're also not on leases. So that's, you're going to have to kind of restructure the building, and it might take money to make time. It might take time for the building to make money. So, quick tip, use Craigslist, check if the rents are accurate. If they're under rented, you might have opportunity, but you might have to get rid of the tenants and know your tenant state laws. And those could be found on Landlordology. We're going to go through that really quick. On Massachusetts, they have them up. They have this for every site as well. So this goes through really quickly. If I didn't know, I can go through this. That's about it. Hopefully you found this video helpful and you're able to determine if the rent is correct in your direct area. If you liked it, please thumbs up. More people can see the content and learn from the content.